Hey everyone, it's the Vigilant Christian Mario, and you're here for another edition of Satanic Illuminati Media Exposed. In today's video, I wanted to expose this. Simpsons caught red-handed predictively programming the masses. If you don't know what that is a way of conditioning, mind-controlling, or brainwashing the public. What the elite need to do, a secret cabal known as the Illuminati, a group of Luciferian mystery school devil worshippers, they need to condition the masses to accept their agendas. And one of the ways they do that is by using propaganda in the form of cartoons. They've been doing this for a long time. Walt Disney was a propagandist, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video here today. But just keep that in mind. The elite are using cartoonists to create well-crafted propaganda. I mean, come on. Donald Trump predicted way before this year's election where this is occurring. Even the Daily Mail had to say something. The Simpsons predicted a Donald Trump presidency. I'll go ahead and leave this article in the description section below, but it's very clear that the person who wrote this article is clueless to what's actually going on. But they cannot deny the amazing coincidences. So much so that they had to create this article. So, what are they picking up on? Is it just weird little coincidences? No. Ladies and gentlemen, this is propaganda working with the highest levels of military to socially engineer the masses. I know that might sound far-fetched, but that's the reality that you live in. A twisted and strange matrix, satanic, antichrist world where cartoons are used to control the minds of people. Now, I'm going to just show you something here. This is absolutely mind-blowing. The Simpsons Greece collapse, Illuminati predictive programming. So before Greece collapsed, as it did not too long ago, their economy went in shambles. They predictively programmed it as well. I did a video talking about that. And this is a repeated thing with the Simpsons over and over again. There was an episode that occurred before 9/11, before the towers went down. And here you clearly see that there's a $9 ticket that they are taking to go see the 11. Come on, people. 9/11 made out of the two towers? A coincidence in an episode that the Simpsons went to New York? Please wake up. The reason that this stuff is in there is because they are part of a secret society. And again, they showed you that in plain sight. Matt Groening was letting you know that when he did the Stone Cutters episode, that he was being initiated into the cult. He had Homer be initiated, take the oath, do the humiliation initiation where he had to get naked and put a big rock around his neck, if you remember the episode. So they had the humiliation, the oath, the secret society. They even had the same symbols, the eye in the pyramid, etc. These are Luciferian, Freemason, secret society sellouts who are working with the elite, creating propaganda in the form of cartoons to brainwash the masses. And there's all sorts of them out there. It's not just Matt Groening. We have the Family Guy creator as well, predictively programming the masses. Caitlyn Bruce Jenner's transformation, like this was in a cartoon before it happened. Okay, so start paying attention here. This is in a cartoon before it happens. 9/11, $9 is the ticket, right? What a coincidence! Before it happens. The Greece collapse before it happens. Donald Trump before it happens. The Boston Marathon for Family Guy, by the way, was also predictively programmed before it happens, and on and on and on and on and on it goes. You can just check out my previous exposés. I've been covering this over and over because I am trying to show you that modern day popular cartoons are propaganda. That's what it is for the elite. Now, while we're on the topic, I'm going to just bring this up with the Trump situation. I wanted to make a video, so it's a perfect opportunity to talk about why I believe that Trump is even running for presidency right now. Don't get it twisted for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Every single candidate that you can possibly vote for is absolutely 100% controlled. You're living in a fairy tale land if you think that the voting system is not rigged. So why is Trump actually running? Well, I'll tell you why I think he's running, and it's pretty simple. He used to be buddies with the Clintons. So this is a fantastic way to take away a large percentage of votes from whoever her competition would be. So what he's not going to win. Let's be real. Trump is not going to get the majority of the vote of the American people. He might get a good little chunk of it, but in reality, he's not going to get enough to win. And we just need to realize that. That's just reality. So Why is he even going in? Because he's buddies with them. And he's trying to make sure that she does get into the office because she's the next one. She's the one that the elite want. She's CFR. She's Bilderberg. She's sold out to the elite and their agenda to bring in this new wave of feminism and just continue grabbing the torch from Obama, the Luciferian torch of the U.S. shadow government right now, to continue in the collapse of the country in the wake of the New World Order. This guy's an actor, a pawn, a puppet. Ladies and gentlemen, predictively programmed. All of this was an agenda way back. They knew these things, just like the Bruce Jenner transformation. These things are staged. We are dealing with a very powerful group. They're basically the CIA, the FBI. They're rolling out these psyops, propaganda to control the masses. And they're making sure that we are brainwashed with these things before they happen. Yeah, so there you go. That's why he's running for president, to make sure that his buddy Hillary Clinton gets in. He doesn't hate her. Look at them. Back in the day, they were buddies. They always will be. He's a good friend of the Clintons. You can find that interview. I'm going to expose this fraud for what it is. So many people are falling for this. I can't believe. Okay, Americans, please clue in. They're always going to send one of their little puppets to tell you exactly what you want to hear. Every time there's an election, look for the one that's tickling your ear, telling you what you want to hear. That is part of the agenda, because they want you to still have this hope in the system, that the system can change, that we can, with the power of voting, put the right person in, and we're gonna actually have some changes in our country. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's all that little pawn that is tickling your ear every single time, every election, is there to do, to give you that false hope. So you keep believing in the system that just doesn't work. It's a fraudulent system, front to back. It needs to be completely revamped. But they want you to keep having hope. So they bring in certain people. This year it's Trump. He's coming in. Oh, he's fighting for the little man, and he's fighting against big corporations. He's just going to tell you what you want. They're liars. They're deceivers and liars. That's what they do. They're politicians. They're paid snake oil salesmen who will tell you what they want. They work for corporate America, the banks of the world. They do not represent the people. These are the rich elite. We have elected people who don't care about the little man. They only care about the corporations and themselves and the billionaires and in these elite secret societies. That's all they care about. Let's be real. They see us as useless eaters, and they have no problem deceiving us. They think that they're God so that they can deceive us. And because we fall for it, well, good on us. You know, that's why they rule, and we are servants of them. But anyways, don't be fooled by this. I'll cover it in a previous video. But let's get back to predictive programming through cartoons. Did you know that Walt Disney was contacted by the FBI to be part of a actual FBI propaganda program? Probably not. So I'll leave this in the description section. Now, of course, when you start to research this, there's a ton of disinformation that's going to come out and try and cover this up, but this is actual truth. This is what's going on. He was approached by the CIA, the FBI, to create cartoons for propaganda. So he has been working as an agent with them. And this is what's going on. Don't get it twisted. With the cartoons that we have here today, again, they are working with the elite to create propaganda. That's it. So there you have it, everyone. More red-handed, caught in the act, predictively programming the masses. I mean, come on. After a while, I'm just going to keep showing you this, and you can keep being in denial. You can keep sticking your head in the sand. But after a while, you're going to look really ignorant, really foolish, when it is blatantly obvious that it is hidden right in your face, and all you need to do is open up your eyes, smell the coffee, and see what is there. Come on, people. Really? What is your excuse? Okay, why is this happening? You're going to say it's pure coincidence? The Bruce Jenner shows up in a transformation before it happens, as in a Family Guy episode? You're going to tell me it's a coincidence that Donald Trump is showing up on this show? You're going to tell me it's a coincidence that there was an episode about the Boston bombings where Peter drove his car through the marathon and there was bloody people everywhere, and literally a couple weeks later that scene literally happens in real life? You're going to tell me that the episode that aired about Robin Williams committing suicide at the moment that he committed suicide and had all sorts of hidden messages alluding to his death, the age of his death, the time, all sorts of stuff, you're going to say that's coincidence? And I can go on and on and on. You're going to say that's coincidence. Of course you are. Because you're willingly ignorant and you don't want to see what's actually going on in the world. Wake up. Thanks for taking the time. This is the Vigilant Christian saying God bless each and every one of you. As always, remember, when this stuff's going down, stay vigilant. And Fear no evil. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot one thing. I'll just add this at the end here. If you notice, the episode where Donald Trump was predictively programmed as running for president or being president, or that concept was instilled in the minds of people subconsciously through this episode, just so happens to have the first woman president be Lisa Simpson, just like Hillary Clinton is about to be. What a coincidence. Right.